Hi, this is my review of the Candy tumble dryer, model number GVHD913A2. I've been running this tumble dryer now for quite a few months, and overall it's been a very good unit. I bought it to replace a previous one, and this is one of the new heat pump efficient versions. As you can see, it's an A++ energy rated unit, so it uses less power. It's also a 9 kilogram tumble dryer, which means it has a nice large drum, good for drying all sorts of different garments and large loads. There are lots of different features on the control panel, as you can see, ranging from perfect home, store dry, hang dry, iron dry. To be honest, I mostly use the perfect home, which tends to leave garments nice and dry, ready to put away. However, sometimes I have used just a timed setting just to take the dampness out of certain items. I'm sure that most people just will find a couple of programs that they regularly use and stick with those. There's a control panel in the middle here, and if I turn the unit on, you'll see we'll get a display. There you go. It shows the remaining time. So at the moment this is on the jeans setting, and it's saying a 2-hour cycle. Now the time does change depending on the amount of load you put in there, the amount of garments. There's also the option to choose different heat settings. At the moment it's on the high heat, which is indicated by the flower symbol. You can push the feather symbol here and it changes to a feather, which is a lower heat and slightly less time. There's also a timed setting here, so you can set it to start in the future, so say when you go to bed. However, personally I only run the tumble dryer when I'm here and up and about. As I said before, it's got a lovely large drum, plenty of space inside for duvets and things like that. Also, the water that comes out of the unit, as it is a condensing heat pump, actually lands in this very well thought out door, and there's a small handle here which just lifts off for emptying, and you just pour, once it's full you just pour it from the container. An alternative to that, which is what I've done, is rather than having to empty the water out every time or every couple of cycles, you can attach a hose to the unit, which, as you can see, I've done here, and that connects to the underneath of the tumble dryer. Instructions and the hose are provided, and then you just put that and terminate that into a waste pipe, which you can see I've got there with a trap. That saves you having to empty the water every time. There are 2 filters on this machine that you should regularly clean. The first one is here. As you can see, mine needs a clean, and this basically just empties, and you can brush it with a soft brush to clean that. There's a second filter as well, which is under here in the condensing unit. There's 3 small little levers that you turn, and then this unit just pulls out. And in the same way, you have a filter here which you can clean. Again, just brush off the excess fluff and then refit the unit, pushing each of the 3 levers back as they were. Nice and easy. Only takes a few minutes each time. The unit's fairly quiet in use. I wouldn't say it's the quietest tumble dryer, but it's certainly fine in a utility room such as this. You may not want it if it's in a studio, in a lounge, or in a kitchen area, but I'd say it's sort of average on the quietness level. Not the quietest, but certainly not the loudest one I've used. But overall, as I've been running this for months, it works very, very well. It seems quite efficient. It's good on the electric bill. So I'd certainly recommend people to consider this. It comes with a 1-year warranty, Candy unit. As I say, so far all so good. Thanks for watching.